Hey YouTube, I wanted to show a couple of cheap, quick ideas that you can try putting together a little soldering station, um, third hands, and that kind of thing. And just wanted to show you what I did. It's cheap, quick, and pretty easy. Basically, all I did was take a slab of 3/4 inch granite, but you can put hardwood, whatever. I just put a board here so the solder doesn't spill all over the table that this is under. But this is just like a 14 by 12 piece. And then I put on here a piece of hardwood that's about 10 inches long, 4 inches wide, 3/4 inch thick. And I screwed down onto it the third hands that I use. And what I did was I took some solder, which is lead-free solder, which I never use, and if you've ever tried to use it, you know what I'm talking about. It's a waste of money, but it makes a great third hand because it's very pliable. It's not going to break. You can see how I have it pinned down here. It's very simply, it's just pinned down onto that wood, but it's not going to break if you keep bending it back and forth, and it stays where you put it. That's the best thing. And so I made two of these, and they basically stay where you put them. I have a third one that I made out of a single strand of this lead-free solder, and I just put some heat shrink around this one. These coils are the binding coils that you get at a Office Depot or something like that. I just put it around it so it makes it easier when I maneuver this it makes it easier in my hand, that is, when I maneuver it. And if it ever gets warm, which it never has, I thought it might get warm as I heat something up when these jaws are clamping onto it. I thought maybe this solder would be heating up a little bit, so I wanted something to protect my hand when I'm touching it, but it doesn't heat up at all. So this is a nice material to use. Now you can see this green piece of copper. This is conventional, what you would find in house wiring. And this magnifier that I use, cut a piece of outdoor, like a Romex, and that's what I use here. But you can see how that it doesn't go exactly where you place it and stay, but this is just a magnifier. So I use this other piece of copper to kind of stabilize it when I lock it in. Want to get it to where I want it held and not to be moving around. That's the only reason I have that. But it makes for a cheap, easy third hand setup. And the final thing that I want to show you is what I made out of an old computer speaker, which is this. This is my fan, my Fume Extractor. See how I cut holes, some slots in there, and drilled some holes in the back. I gutted out the speaker that was in this, and I put a little computer fan in there. This is just a piece of fabric that's filter that you see used on fans for right above your stove. That's all that is. But the little fan is behind there, and you can see all the stuff that it's collected so far. So when it's working, it doesn't shoot the smoke out the back. You don't have anything coming out the back. It traps all the smoke there, and that smoke is from the flux when it's burning up. But it works well. I mean, I keep it so close by to what I'm soldering, so it seems to work. And I just have it connected to one of these plugs here, and I just plug it into a 12-volt power adapter, and anytime I want it on. I was going to set up a little switch here, but it doesn't make sense to just have it plugged in all the time, because I don't solder that much. I mean, I try to keep everything here when I do solder. My stuff that I solder is mainly like for my guitars. I have a few guitars, and I like to change pots, pickups, and things like that from time to time. Not anything major. Also, if I junk an old computer or something, or an old TV, I do like to pull out the components that are worthy of keeping, and So anyhow, just wanted to show you what's going on here. This is just the Weller station. Great station, EC1002. I picked it up for 20 bucks with the pencil wand. This is just a, actually it was a candlestick, aluminum candlestick thing that I got at a Goodwill. And I just stuffed some of this Brillo or whatever you call it used as a cleaner. And this holder didn't come with the iron, so I bought this for $3 on eBay. And what I did is I just hot glued those little feet. If you notice, those little feet are from from the Harbor Freight clamps. Anyways, it makes, because it sticks, that's why I put them on there. Otherwise it just slide around because it's right on the steel. Because it's only $3 for the holder, but the holder I like because it is all metal, and you see that little centerpiece there for a pencil. It works really well because the pencil doesn't flop around. Once it's in, it stays put. So anyhow, just wanted to show you that. But the main point of the vid is try these lead-free solder arms if you want a cheap solution to a good third hand. I think it works well. It works well for me, but it didn't cost me hardly anything. So hope you got something out of it. Until next time.